Last summer, a local football player's whole life changed in one devastating instance. But as sports anchor Caleb Noe explains, he found gratitude through the love of his teammates and a seemingly impossible ending to the season.
Sometimes there are more questions than answers.
Seriously, I've stuck to this. I don't know. We don't know what happened. We probably won't really ever know.
But how do you measure the impact of a life?
I can't even put it into words. He came in my room and he said, "You need to get out of bed." And I was like, "What's the problem?" He's like, "You need to get up now." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Your mom's dead."
July 3rd, 2020, 17-year-old Artie Steinmetz lost his mother. Danielle Steinmetz died unexpectedly in her sleep.
I write her initials and mom on my wrist tape.
A football player at Beechwood High School, every Friday night, Artie kept his mother's memory right there. And even though on senior night she could not be there physically to walk him to midfield,
I mean, obviously it was a big deal to me, just not having her there with me.
Millions of reasons to be thankful.
that's when he realized her spirit was still alive as much as ever.
I was the last football senior in the line.
Our final football senior is Artie Steinmetz.
Coach Rash came up to my dad and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna walk with you." And my dad was like, "What?" And he said, "We are gonna walk with you."
In honor of his mother, every senior football player circled back and walked Artie onto the field.
I mean, I started crying. I mean, we were walking across the field. I'm tearing up.
3 months later, his mother's presence would be felt once more, this time at the state championship. In a tie game, as time ran off the clock, the opposing team kicked a field goal to win it. The ball hit off the upright and the crossbar before falling to the turf, no good. Then in double overtime, up by 1, Beechwood blocked an extra point to win the state title.
We won that game, and I looked at Coach Rash, and he grabbed my wrist, and he started pointing at her initials, and we kind of just looked at each other, and we just were looking up. That's how I know, she's right there, and I don't have to worry about anything, because I know she's going to get me.
So how do you measure the impact of a life?
I don't know where I would be if she was never my mom.
Not through time, but instead through appreciation, and that lives on forever. In Fort Mitchell, Caleb Noe, WCPO 9 Sports.
Wow. Artie told Caleb that he wants everyone who sees this story to take a moment to appreciate the things that you have in life and the things that you're thankful for in life. Guys,